Every now and again somebody asks me, do I have a portable keyboard? And the answer is yes, but one I consider virtually useless. Well, for me at least. It's got miniature keyboard. These are a fraction of the size of a real key. I mean, if I was to try and play a C chord on this, I've got to squeeze my fingers together. And it sounds terrible. A melodica has a better sounding sound than this thing has. It sounds really cheesy and like a video game. It's virtually the modern equivalent of a toy piano. It's what you give kids to, parents will buy one of these for the kids to see if they've got an aptitude for playing a musical instrument. But there's no way you could accompany anybody on this. It just doesn't have a nice sound to it. It's very tinny and plink-a-plink. And it's not how I play an organ. Melody one hand, chords the other hand, bass on my pedals with my feet. This doesn't have anything but one tiny little keyboard. And to play this, you've got to look at the keys, because normally with a normal keyboard, there's a feel to it. You're looking at the music or your chord chart or whatever else, and you're not looking at your hands. You're used to how much you have to reach over to get to the next note relative to what you're doing at the moment. Can't do with this, because this keyboard is tiny and all the keys are closer together. This was Mum's keyboard. She used to take it to school and use it with the kids to do whatever with. I inherited it, and I don't really have much of use for it, except for one thing. The only thing I find this useful is I can sit with this in my lap and listen to somebody else's song and then work out, was that a G they played? Or was that an F? Or was it an A flat? And go side by side, and then I can note it down. Likewise, I can go, was that a C chord? No, it wasn't. It was it was a C6 chord, or that was a B, or was that an F? I mean, I can compare something with it, but playing, no, I consider this useless, and I only keep it because it is useful for that one thing of trying to work out what somebody else's music is so I can write it down.